Hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. I hope you had a good one. If you tuned in right now or watched the VOD on YouTube. Yeah, let's jump right into the game. Yes. Okay, first thing here. I don't know because before we start with the game, I don't know how many people actually watch my stream, because I have no second monitor. I have no second screen that I can watch. The only thing that I can do is open the Twitch app on my smartphone, but it does not work. How do I say that? It is not something that I can trust. Or, for example, the counter for the followers are different than the one that is shown in OBS Studio and in Twitch itself, so it's kind of weird. And right now there's like 0 viewers, but then after a while it would jump always to 1 viewer. I suppose that is me because I have the app open at the smartphone at my smartphone while playing on a PC. So I think I myself count as 1 viewer because I opened the app. I don't know. So, and of course there are people. I, if I go to viewers, there will be there are people every time, but they will not be like considered, or they will not be shown or counted as viewers. I don't know how this works. So long story short, I don't know how many people actually watch my stream live. But on YouTube, the VODs, I have a really, I mean, I can see how many people actually click the video and watch it, and or watch a part of it. So and until now, maybe more or less, I never or I did not maybe care enough or address enough the people that actually maybe don't have, maybe for some reasons, for example, different time zones, are not able to watch the stream and watch the VOD later on the YouTube channel. So, yeah, thank you for doing that, and shout out to you. And I think I should address those people more, because I have a feeling that the stream as itself is, I mean, I'm a EU player, or I'm live in the EU, so the time zone is not. I mean, if I want to address an English audience, apart from Great Britain itself, I think there are not many people in the EU watching my stream. So, and America is, or not America, the USA, the United States, and Canada or Mexico, I don't know. The time zone, the difference is too huge. So I think naturally, and the other way around, of course, people living in Asia or like in the East, in the Far East, there are time zone problems, and maybe they just watch the VODs on YouTube later. And here, of course, that means for me that I have to care more about those people, of course. But I'm not sure how to do that. I really not sure. I want to, but I'm really not sure how to do it. I perfectly can understand it. But I didn't thought of it yet. So I watch other YouTubers and other streamers, and they all have their own, I will say, archives, quote unquote archives, where they like YouTube channels where they would upload their VODs from Twitch or snippets of it, whatever. And you can watch it on their YouTube channels. Some of them, of course, the bigger ones have multiple YouTube channels. And of course, people who are editing the videos, the streams, and to just give you the audience who are watching the VODs later on YouTube because they didn't had the opportunity to catch the stream, a good experience. So I cannot do that. I have not. I'm afraid I'm lacking the time for editing my videos or editing the VODs at all. I just dump them dump them at YouTube. I mean the raw VODs that are saved or by this after the stream. But so, and the thing is, people don't. I don't expect people to watch all of my VODs. I don't do this myself. I have I have people that I really watch regularly on YouTube because they are great, I think, in my opinion. They, for especially in the Let's Play genre, they really do a great job. But of course, I don't like every game. So there are games that I like more than others, and there are games that are in which I'm more interested, of course, naturally, than others. And even if the streamer or YouTuber is super famous and super good and very professional and everything's perfect, what's what they do, it in the end it does not matter. For example, if I just am not interested in a specific game, I wouldn't watch the VOD on YouTube, even if it is a streamer or a YouTuber or any other person doing stuff and uploading it on those platforms. Even if those persons are really skilled and really good and I like them a lot. So, and I think that goes here as well. Maybe there are people that are interested in this specific game, and the other ones and other people are, not just, they don't care. So they naturally won't watch this stream here right now, and also not the VOD later on YouTube. And that is perfectly fine. So, to get to the point actually wanted to go in the first place. I try from today on. I try to for myself handling those streams differently according to what I play. So today is Planet of Lana, and to everyone who is enjoying that game, yeah, cheers. And I will not, because for me it is just another day. Like I stream every day from Monday to Friday, so it is like a rotation for me. That is something that is consistent for me. But maybe you didn't. Maybe there are people that are who are not watching my other streams, my other VODs. So please don't be like, don't feel in any way insulted. I try to address people individually if I can, and it never crossed my mind really. I mean consciously. For me, for example, Legend of Lana, Baldur's Gate 3, and Portal Revolution are all great games, and that is, of course, the reason why I play them. Why I why I do a let's play, a playthrough of them. So it actually never consciously crossed my mind that there are people who are not interested, for example, in Planet of Lana, but instead of that, watching Portal Revolution and vice versa. So I hope by doing the rotation and every day another game, I more or less can live up to the expectations or wishes of the audience. I mean, if it was for me, if it was not a stream, or I would maybe go for one game and like binge that game until its end. There are, of course, exceptions, for example, Baldur's Gate, but that depends from person to person. I'm not a person who can binge something from 0 to 100% if it exceeds a specific time. I mean, for example, I could not watch every season of the original Star Trek series in one go. Of course, that is not possible, but I mean, without watching anything else in between, that I couldn't do that. So I need a little bit of I don't know, different impulse. That's why I came up with the rotation in the first place. And I am actually talking too much. Sorry. Oh, that is not okay. Okay, that's interesting. But the shape of the image here in the background on the screen, and this is also the symbol that is shown when the game is loading. something. I thought it would be like a symbol or like an icon for the head of a spear or something similar. Like either that or like a symbol, something with a meaning. But now it seems like this is an actual, like this is an aircraft or something like that, a structure building. And that is the in the background that are that is the schematic for it. So I'm very curious right now. And if you look at the description of that schematic, the words are, it is so cool. It reminds me instantly of the 80s and 90s, because you see those angle, those 90-degree angle in the symbols, and or the 45-degree angle. It looks it looks futuristic. There are elements in the movies, if you want to make a sci-fi movie, there are rules for it. And one rule is of course the writing system, how the letters look in the future, or I don't know, for an alien language. And of course, it has to be something strange, something not familiar. So, and of course, that is all seen through the lens of a Western society. So this letters here, or supposedly letters on the screen, remind me instantly of the Korean and the Japanese language. They both have really similar characters, respectively, in their writing systems. And if you watched old sci-fi movies that were produced in the 80s and 90s, they often would use Japanese or Chinese or Korean or something like a mixture of it. Take, for example, also movies like Matrix, the Matrix Code, to display that, because it is something really to Western society really strange looking, but still in more or less it is not, it looks, it's not too strange or too picture, how do you say that in English? It just looks, you can recognize letters. That is maybe what I want to say, but they all look not familiar to you. And this is one of the main rules if you want to introduce something unknown to humanity. Of course, you have to, or you try to come up with things that maybe to the majority of your audience would not be familiar. It's very funny. There are movies, of course, that are going in the opposite direction, because they know the people who made those movies. They know exactly this, and they pun on it, or they making fun of it. Yeah, what I wanted to say first, before I started monologuing around. When I started my journey on Twitch, I was afraid of Twitch itself. Yeah, okay. Because I never thought, or I thought, oh no, I can't do that because and there's also like a trumpet in the background playing now. I think an instrument that was not that prominent, at least until now. Yeah, I thought I couldn't make it because I am not like a really talkative person. I'm not talking much during the day and with other people. Of course, besides the thing that I have to do at my job, but I am actually someone who is and can enjoy silence. For example, I don't listen that much to music either. Not 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 because I don't like music, just because I like silence more. Or I not like, I appreciate it. So I was afraid of being able to actually talk while I stream, while I play a game. But it turned out that if I do something, or if I really if I really like doing, it is no problem at all for me talking about it. The scene reminds me a little bit of The Passenger, the movie, or I don't know, Tron, or there. This, I suppose, this was a bar or anything. We are, I think, in the spacecraft itself. But I'm not sure. I'm missing something here. That spear, arrow, whatever it is, symbol in the background. I think it is. It is something meaningful. Something. I mean, IRL meaningful. Not only in the game itself. I'm lacking the knowledge here. And the trumpets in the background. They are beautiful. The sound, the music is beautiful. It is a little bit odd. It does not fit the visuals here. But I think the reason for that is that there is something ahead. The atmosphere changed. And if you take a closer look at the environment, I mean not the details, but in a greater scheme, in a greater look at it. I mean, this does not look something. I mean, if this is an aircraft, if we are in a spacecraft thing, like maybe in UFO here, of course, taking the perspective of Lana, something that landed here on the planet came from outside. This does not look like it is something that, I mean, something hostile. It does not look like it is a military spacecraft designed for, I don't know what purpose, I mean, fighting or. So the first thing, at least when I look at this picture right now, I think of something like a ship, um, like like something you would, if you go to, if you if you have holiday and you go on a ship and cruise from one point to another, from one country to another, whatever. And really, those big ships, I don't know what they called in English. So it is something I rather than for tourists than for it. It does not look military at all, or I don't know, built for a scientific reason. It looks like more or more like a tourist thing, or like something that you as a regular person actually could board on if you have enough money. So I'm not sure. It's strange. At the same time, it does not look like a ship. It does, if like a city, or it is. I hope we will find out more about that. So I suppose the aliens that visits, or visit is the wrong word, that invaded our world at the beginning of the game, they are not the same ones that originally flew this spacecraft in which we are right now. That is my assumption. Okay, that was a little bit too early. Okay, that was bad. I'm gonna lie. Sorry. I really like shadow and light in games and movies. This is so fantastic. You can make so much with this element. Everyone loved, for good reasons, of course, the Joker movie. But part of it was that it was like that it was made as a noir movie, and the genre noir is something historically, a genre that is like historically anchored. It was a genre of specific movies that were made in the, I think, 20s, 30s, and 40s. But that does not automatically mean that modern movies cannot make use of the techniques that they back then used for making those movies. And one very good example would be uh, the remake of Blade Runner. If you haven't watched it, and if you have not watched the first one, please watch both of them. They are really good movies. And the light and the shadows both play a big role in those movies. They are not only there to set an atmosphere, they more or less part of the movie that they set the tone for the whole movie. This is like an intrinsic element that you can use for accentuation, for example. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we have it, kind of story. So this spacecraft flew from one planet to another. I suppose the planet on the right is the planet we are on right now. But as you've seen, and maybe that's also the reason, the animation stopped right before the spacecraft would approach its destination. So maybe this means that the spacecraft in which we are right now did not manage a proper landing process or whatever and crashed on this planet here. But maybe this was exactly, it is kind of, I mean, it does not have to be. This is kind of the Prometheus story. So humanity discovers something fundamentally new, something that literally changes everything. And in the Prometheus story, Prometheus brought humanity fire. And fire was something that literally changed everything. The discovery of it and what you can do with it. And more or less, I guess it is the same here. Of course, it's not fire. It is a complete new technology, something super advanced compared to the planet we are on right now. The people who live on this planet. Because the aircrafts crashed here, they suddenly got access to advanced technology, and that changed everything here on this planet. I still not get a greater picture. I hope it is something that we discover here that will help us freeing the people that got caught by the alien invaders. Looks so cute if we interact with an object. And I really appreciate that this game is more about puzzling than fighting. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I like fighting in games, but if it makes sense, in this game, it makes sense to a certain extent, but overall, I would say the elements of puzzling and, I don't know, adventure exploring are far more important than fighting stuff. What? I jumped in the water. Okay. You know what this reminds me of? I think that is one of the engines of the, or not the engine itself, of course, but like the output of it. and or some big ventilator fan, of course, at least. So, and it just reminds me of getting like doing yeah, I'm looking the term for it, reviving someone whose heart stopped beating. So we pulled those two generators into the water, and now we have to activate them maybe at the same time. So Moi is doing it on the left side, and I will try on the right side. Okay, so it was just for the bridge, and not for the turbine in the background. But Moi won't come. Why? Okay, because I'm done. Oh no. What happened here? It looks like we are in a room of children, of a child, in a toddler's room, or I mean, look at the paintings at the background and the mobile. I hope it is called the same in English. Like here in the foreground, in the shadow, there was. So there were robots, and they had a job of maybe protecting and nurturing those children. Um, Maybe the destiny, or the not the destiny, the journey itself um, of that spacecraft was a journey that took a very long time. So they had to make sure to sustain life here, and they used robots as means of having that undertaking. I'm not sure. It looks really sad to me. And look at my was also not happy. Okay, so there are humans, humanoid, and robots alike. So they coexisted at least, or okay, we got a kind of a ribbon for our hand wrist. Maybe a key card, something like that, or I don't know, a new ability is unlocked now. Let's try out. Oh, this looks like escape capsules here, like something that you would board on if the ship is crashing, or of course before it is crashing, to get away, hopefully safely. And there's one left. Or actually multiples. Maybe they couldn't make it. Of course, they did not all make it. Okay, now we're getting to timing related events. Okay, shit, sorry. So of course we have to get to the right side of the screen, right? again, and I think I will do a little break here. I will be back right now. I have to refill my glass. I'm running out of water. So yeah, and I have to go to the bathroom. So I'll be back in about 5-6 minutes. Yeah, I'm back. Let's go. Okay, I will not. I will not theorize here. Um, it is weird. We can control the robots, invaders. I think if I don't talk long. I think the robots here, because we control them with our new device that we get in the spacecraft, in the aircraft. I think those kind of robots are the same, more or less, that are inhabited that spacecraft which we left moments ago. Because maybe it was like the aircraft here at this planet crashed and they maybe thought it was attacked and they kind of, I don't know, I'm talking nonsense. Let's just find out. Oh, why is afraid of water? That's so cute. Cutie cutie. That's such a beautiful game. Oh, hello. Judy's 20. Oh, okay. This feels like a new beginning. I'm doing well, thanks, and you? That's such a drastic change in scenery here, and atmosphere too. Oh, she's still desperately searching for her brother or friend. About since March just last year. I did not affiliate because I'm non-profit. This game gets stranger with each minute. Now we can even manipulate living beings with the powers of ours and my. Um, Non-profit means I'm don't interested in money at all. I just do this for fun here. Oh, I didn't know they could do that. I can do that. Okay, suppose we have to wait. Jesus Christ. Those robots kill everything that looks like it is living. Wait, wait, wait. everything. I play everything. If the game is good. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to. I forgot to talk. I'm so immersed in the game right now. Oh, no. Okay, that was kind of bad. I'm gonna lie. gaming related thing. Wait. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that was bad. Okay. I made a model. Yeah, I created the model, the avatar. No, just a regular person. Shoot. Thanks. I'm perfectly fine with it the way it is. It's like all humans imperfect. think I'll leave it for today because I cannot make sense of this puzzle here right now and I'm running out of time. So we will continue with that, I think, on Wednesday. Yeah, Monday will be Pole Revolution and then followed by Baldur's Gate. So stay tuned and thank you for joining the stream and I hope you appreciate it. And thank you for watching the VOD on YouTube later if you couldn't catch the stream. I hope you all have a nice morning, day, evening, night, whatever. And of course, make sure to stay safe and have a good one. Yeah. We see each other around. Bye bye, everyone.